I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
Into the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with a travel peace of mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
Get your spot, and I can move this over a little bit.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
All right, now I think we're live here from Lakeland High School. Spencer Edwards, Chris Ramirez, James Hinkle in the building as we've got doubleheader action here for you. The Archie Lady Whirlwinds in town getting ready to take on the Lakeland Lady Vikings here in this WEMO conference matchup tonight. As Lakeland out there tonight with the starting five, they will have Megan Call, number 14, McKenna Wilkins, also number 12, Zoe Brashears, and number 25, Brett Frost out on the perimeter, as well as Nieva Echeverria as well. So those are the starting five tonight. Lakeland 6-5, Archie at 5-6, and two evenly matched teams here tonight coming in conference action, and should be a good opportunity, I think, tonight for Coach Englehart's team to get a win here on their home floor. And, of course, we'll have the boys' game coming up for you right after this as well. So Brett Frost ready to jump out there to get things underway tonight. And the opening tip going to be controlled by the Whirlwinds as they'll set things up here in the half court to get things started here tonight. This is an Archie team that actually played in the WEMO Conference Tournament Championship game a few weeks back and lost in a good one to Adrian. As they get a good look from three out top, no good from Kiera Mattingly, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say that's last touched, looks like by Lakeland. So it'll be Archie basketball underneath. Emmett Thompson to throw it in for the Whirlwinds. They are led by head coach Drew Smith. Mattingly missing in the lane. A good rebound by Wilkins. First offensive possession here in the half court for Lakeland tonight. There's Echeverria up top, and there's a tip pass. And actually, we're going to get a foul here out top, as they're going to give that out there. Looks like to the 11 of Taylor Cummings for Archie. And here's a long three, head of the circle. No good. And then we get a whistle, ouch, and a collision under the basket there. Going down hard to the floor for Archie is Mattingly. So hopefully she's all right. Gets up under her own power. Swing pass, Mattingly inside with it. Good defense, though, down in the low post by Frost. Force him to kick it back out here and reset. Drive and kick, little dribble weave out top. Mattingly gets into the lane, got her own miss, and back up with it and gets it to go. So that'll get Archie on the board here, 2-0. And a foul in the backcourt. Blocking foul coming up here on Archie as they try to get the trap there in the backcourt, the full court press. So Lady Vikings at 6-7 on the season. They are coming off a pair of wins this week as we get a steal here off that press. Good job by Archie turning the steal into a bucket as the layup is good for Caitlin Newport. But Lady Vikings, another turnover there against the pressure, but Archie almost lost it right back, but they regain it out at midcourt. Lakeland's already won 2 games this week. They beat Drexel 56-55 on the 7th, and then beat Fair Play as well, 49-25. So Coach Englehart's team playing some good basketball right now coming into this game, but this is a pretty tough Archie team, one of the top teams in the conference right now. So free throws coming up here at the line for Emma McIntyre. First free throw, no good for her, as they gave that foul, looks like, to Echeverria. So that was her first team foul, 2 on Lakeland. Second free throw good for McIntyre. And a 5-0 lead here early for Archie. 5:40 left in the first quarter. Wilkins, open jumper from the baseline, no good. Archie coming away with the board. Archie rebounded the ball pretty well here early in this game. Tough shot in the corner, goes down. That's Emma McIntyre knocking it down for 2. And Archie going to add to the early lead here. Lakeland still looking for that first basket. Wilkins going to go baseline left with it. Cut off, nothing there. Good interior defense so far by the Whirlwinds. Echeverria up top missing the 3. And the rebound ripped out of there. Another big defensive rebound by Aubrey Smith. Oh, and there's a bad pass as that's going to go out of bounds right over to Coach Englehart on the Lakeland bench. So that'll be second turnover for Archie. Lakeland with the basketball here. Wilkins going to set things up here in the half court, and that pass, they're going to say, went off of Echeverria into the Archie bench. So that'll be the 4th Lakeland turnover, and Archie with the basketball back here. Now Lakeland struggling a little bit with the pressure. And Mattingly out top, little crossover move. Good defense on her by Wilkins. Echeverria, good cover out on the three. They go for the three up top, and it's good. Nothing but net for Emma Thompson, the senior guard. And the Whirlwinds adding to this big early lead now, 10-0, is Coach Engelhart going to take a timeout. So we'll step aside as well. I'll be back right after this here on Sounds Like Videos. Spitzer Edwards back with you here from Lakeland High School. Glad you could be with us on this Friday night for a little high school basketball for you, a little WeMo conference action here on Sounds Like Videos, Lakeland and Archie. And this first of our doubleheader boys game will be coming up next. Lakeland boys have already won their 2 games this week as well after suffering their first loss the other Saturday down at Bolivar. Actually lost to a team out of Joplin, Missouri, and that was I think a close game, but well-played, hard-fought game. And Coach Collins' team now at 13-1 on the year, so still pretty good mark, and obviously still going to be in good shape to win the WeMo. Obviously, they're still undefeated in conference play and will be heavily favored tonight in the boys' game as we get a jump ball here on the baseline. A little collision there as Echeverria down to the floor, but bounces right back up. They're going to say that was out of bounds on Archie. So it'll be Lakeland ball, but Lakeland going to have to try to figure out this press. It's given them some problems so far. Wilkins in the backcourt. Good pass there. Gets it across. Finds Frost. Now to Wilkins up top. And stripped away on the dribble. So nice play by Thompson to get the steal. And the layup no good, though. We had a freebie layup, and then we get a foul in the backcourt. Hand check coming up here on Archie, I believe. They're going to give it to Thompson. Yeah, Lakeland hasn't had a lot of shot attempts either. Only 4 shot attempts, and not able to get on the board as of yet. A jump ball here in the backcourt. So still going to be Archie basketball here underneath. Emma Thompson to throw it in. Good pass there on the cut. Mattingly missing another open shot, and a good rebound by Brett Frost. So coming down to the end of this first quarter here, we'll see if Lakeland can avoid getting shut out here in this first quarter. Left side on the reversal. They go now into the corner near the boundary. Frost, she's got to look to score a little bit. She's the go-to offensive player for this Lakeland team, and I think it's only taken 1 shot attempt so far. There's Brashears on the drive. Good defense on her as they get the double team. Now loose on the floor. Frost able to grab it. Call, no good on the shot. And another defensive board for Archie. Emma Thompson comes up with it. And that pass is going to be last touch by Archie. Aubrey Smith unable to hang on. This is a face guarding press here. It is basically full court pressure. It's not really a 2-2-1 or a 1-2-2. They're still trying to trap on the backcourt off of it. Wilkins able to save that pass. Here's Brashears, open shot. Well, that was a good look. Didn't fall. Call with the board and gets the follow. So late here in the first quarter, Lakeland on the board to make it a 10-2 ball game. There's Thompson working into the front court. Good defense there by Megan Call. And Thompson, nice drive, and she'll draw the foul. So foul in the lane, and we'll see who they get. This will be the 3rd team foul on Lakeland, and I believe they're going to call that on the 12 in there on Brashears. really not a lot of fouls so far in this game on either side, so neither team has shot very many free throws. Substitution in the game here for Coach Englehart's team. That is Macy Hughes into the ball game for Lakeland. So good first quarter here so far for Emma Thompson. She leads the way with 5 for the Whirlwinds as they add to the lead. A little breakaway attempt here for Hughes, and she'll draw the foul in the open floor. So that was a good job of Lakeland beating the pressure, able to get the numbers at the other end that time. And Hughes will go to the line for the first time here tonight. Macy, just a freshman. And no good on the first free throws. These are the first free throws, I think, of the ball game here so far for Lakeland, too. With 1:19 left to go here in this first quarter. And Macy, left-handed shooter, missing that second. Thompson, a little shot fake there, drives right into a triple team. Good defense by Call and Wilkins. Forced her to kick the ball back out. Thompson passing up the open 3 and then is called for the travel. Boy, kind of surprised Emma Thompson didn't just shoot that. She had plenty of space and trying to do a little bit too much on the dribble. So under a minute now here in the first quarter. Here comes the trap. And very close to a 10 count. Wilkins able to get it across. Frost going to take her first shot there. Open look, but doesn't draw iron. Mattingly with the board. Nice outlet pass up ahead of the pack, and the layup is good for Caitlin Newport to add to the lead. So all Archie here in this first quarter. They've forced 6 turnovers so far. Echeverria with the dribble working out top. See if Lakeland holds for the final shot. Got plenty of time. Frost, nice drive, and she'll score it. And Brett, she's got to do more of that right there. That's a nice move right along the baseline. So Frost on the board as we come to the end of this first quarter. Thompson, skip pass. They get the kick out. Mattingly, 4-3, no good. Rebound, tipped inside, and a held ball underneath the basket. So that'll stop the clock with 2.6 left to go here in this first quarter. Still full court pressure. Coach Smith's team, they've done a very good job getting in those passing lanes. They get another tip here, but a shot after the buzzer. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter here in our varsity girls matchup tonight from Lakeland High School. Whirlwinds with the lead. We'll be back with the second right after this.
How you doing, sir?
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The It's Not Where We Visit, but Who We Visit policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
And we are back live here from Lakeland High School tonight. I want to thank our outstanding sponsors, as you can see on your screen, MVP Auto Glass, Silhouettes, both of Clinton State Farm Insurance. Also encourage you to support your local booster club out there. Also, we encourage folks to become a member at Patreon. It sounds like videos. Appreciate all the support from our viewers and our sponsors. Would not be possible without you guys to bring you coverage here of Lakeland basketball this season. So right now, as we go to the second quarter, Archie, really good job at both ends of the floor, as you can see, with a nice lead. And a lot of time, though, still left in this game for Lakeland to get back into it, but really the key is the rebounding and the turnovers. Archie's just out-rebounded them on the defensive side. They forced 6 turnovers as well against that press. Lakeland just hasn't been able to get into too many half-court offensive sets and get really a lot of shot attempts. And Archie's defense doing a very good job. But that's where, when you extend the game with a press like that and make the opposing team working against that press have to really work hard to get the ball the full length of the floor. It really slows down the pace of the game, forces that team to have to work a lot harder than once they get in the half court to get those shots off. Near steal here for Lakeland. Archie able to come up with it, though. Long 3 is good as that rattles home for Emma McIntyre. Second 3 for the Whirlwinds, and they add to it. There's Wilkins trying to get it out of the corner, and the pass goes out of bounds. Good hustle there by Megan Call, but not able to save it. Mattingly going to come out of the ballgame now for Archie. And they really haven't subbed a whole lot so far. They really haven't had to. They've stayed most with the starting five as Morgan Mattingly into the game now for Archie. There's a nice move with Emma Thompson, solid guard for this Archie team. She's had a very good first half with 7, and that'll add to the lead. Here's Frost, open turnaround. Nice rebound by Thompson. This is a good Archie team. This is a top 5 team in this conference, and of course, as we said at the beginning, they lost to Adrian in the WeMo Conference Tournament Championship a couple weeks ago up at Archie in a very close game. So, tip here, and that's going to go out of bounds. It will be Archie basketball, they say. But Lakeland, that's where this press just forced them to hurry things up in the half court, and they're forcing some of those passes, rushing some of the shots that they have had. So Archie doing a good job making this a full court game on the defensive side, and really forcing Lakeland to work hard for everything at the offensive end. And it's going to be a travel there inside on Newport. Just the third turnover on the Whirlwind, so they've taken care of the basketball as well. So Archie team are averaging about 41 a game coming in, so not a high-powered offensive team by any means, but definitely are consistent. There's a nice putback for Brett Frost. So Frost now with 4. She didn't get her first basket till very late in that first quarter, but she's got to get going here offensively for Lakeland. Try to claw their way back into this game. We get a foul here on the baseline. Hand check foul going against a Call, so that's her first 4th team foul. Both teams right now at 14 fouls apiece. Thompson going to get it in near boundary. McIntyre back to Thompson. There's a good cut. Well, that's a nice job coming off that cut there by Newport. Misses the shot. Rebound for Echeverria. Just going to throw it off. Ooh, good job there by Nieva. Threw it right off the knee of Taylor Cummings. So a smart play there for Nieva. Lakeland will have it, but got to handle this press. As you can see, Archie, a lot of red jerseys ganging up there in the backcourt, making it tough to get it across. Frost, good pass to Call, good pass to Hughes, and she'll score it. Hughes gets hammered there under the basket, but that's really probably the best job all game so far Lakeland's done of getting it across. 2 excellent passes to break the press. And it will send Macy Hughes to the line looking for the 3-point play here. Macy missed her last 2 free throws. Missing there, but they're going to say that was knocked out last by Archie. So it'll be Lakeland ball underneath here as soon as we get somebody to throw it in here. Somebody's going to have to come over to do that. A very close official could have started counting on that, actually. Could have been a 5 count. Frost gets it in. And Frost missing the shot. Hughes with a nice follow, though. So Macy Hughes off the bench with 4, and that'll get it back to 8. Ball fake by Thompson. Good move. And the layup is good. Excellent move off the dribble by Emma Thompson, the senior point guard. And that'll be a foul in the backcourt. And this is where if the officials start calling it a little tighter in the backcourt, it may help Lakeland out a little bit, because sometimes it all depends on how you call it, especially when a team's pressing. If the officials kind of let them body up and play with a little bit more contact, it certainly helps the team that's pressing. And so far, Archie's done a good job of being physical with the press without fouling, but there you get another deflection there. But sometimes you may get some of those calls as the game goes on in the backcourt where they call those reach-ins a little bit more against the press. But Archie looks like a team that's probably, Coach Engelhardt caught that pass. Hope she's all right. I think it went off of her shoulder there. So it will be still Lakeland ball. But Archie looks like a team that they're probably going to try to press most of the game. Good effort there by Echeverria. Just couldn't finish that shot. Thompson quickly back the other way. Here's Mattingly for three. Got it. Third three for the Whirlwinds. That'll get the lead back to 13. Near steal. Frost. Good pass. Echeverria trying to find Hughes. Call comes up with it, and then Call throws it out of bounds. So hurried that pass a little bit, and it'll lead to another turnover. Just rushed it. She had time to just make a nice pass out top, go ahead and reset that, but forced it a little bit. Foul here up top as Caitlin Newport trying to drive that to the basket. And reach in foul. I believe they're going to give that to the 13 of Madison Whitworth, I think, came into the game. Actually, excuse me, that's on Wilkins. So Wilkins, her first team foul, 5 on Lakeland as we get a tip pass here out of bounds. It's still going to be Archie basketball. Newport going to hold it here out top. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Archie's never trailed in the game so far. And jump ball here. And it's going to be going back to Lakeland on the possession arrow. James Hinkle down there taking pictures tonight so far. So I think he may come up and join me eventually here, but he is in the building tonight. As is Chris Ramirez at the controls for us. Echeverria on the swing. Look for Hughes and miss that side of the iron. Rebound Mattingly. And nice take all the way to the basket. Mattingly missing the layup. Good rebound for Lakeland here. But it's been some stifling defense from Archie. Just 10 points up on the board for Lakeland. They didn't get their first basket till very late in the first quarter. And Archie's just played very good full court defense all the way so far. There's a nice rebound again. They controlled the defensive rebounding. Is a good board by Morgan Mattingly, and then we get a foul in the backcourt. I don't know if they called a foul on that or not. I didn't see him give a number. Or did they call that on Frost? May have just been a deflection. But they did give it to Frost, I think. So there's a whistle underneath. It's going back over to Lakeland here, so good defensive stop. That time for the Lady Vikings as Brashear is going to come back in for Lakeland, coming in for McKenna Wilkins. Again, we'll have the boys game for you right after this. Coach Collins' team looking to get another conference win to stay undefeated in conference. And they are 13-1 overall. Archie boys at 5-6 coming into this game. But Archie's certainly going to have their work cut out for them, as we said. The Lakeland boys going to be favored most nights in this conference. Lakeland boys will have a big game coming up next week in a non-conference matchup with Skyline. So that'll be an interesting game. I think that's next Thursday, I believe. So that'll be a big one here at Lakeland High School, and we'll have that for you here on Sounds Like Videos as well. Miss free throw keeps it at a 13-point game as we get a hand check foul here coming up the court. Mattingly bringing the ball up, and a reach-in foul picked up inside. They're going to give that, looks like, to Call. So that's her second. And that gets Archie into the 1-1. Both teams at 17 fouls apiece now. So we come down to the end of this first half. Steal here, Mattingly. Oh, and a travel called. So that'll give it back over to Lakeland. couple turnovers the last couple trips down, though, for Archie. They haven't been quite as sharp offensively here in the last couple minutes, but another turnover for Lakeland. It's been a problem in this game, and that's another foul, too. So a hand check in the backcourt as Newport is fouled, and we'll have free throws coming up at the other end. That's going to be 8 team fouls now on Lakeland, and they're going to give it to, I believe, Zoe Brashears. So that's her third. Newport got the first, one more coming up. Newport way off on the second. Hughes with the rebound. Good entry in the kick out. Frost, no good on the shot. Rebound for Newport. Two minutes to go in this first half as Archie doing a very good job here at both ends, and they've started quick. So far, the longest run for Lakeland has been a 2-0 run, and there's another triple. 4 threes now for Archie to get the lead back to 17. That was a nice looking shot there by Mattingly. She now has 8. Frost in the corner and missing the jumper from 15. Good rebound for Archie again. And Morgan Mattingly with the board. Gets it to Kara Mattingly. Now in the corner, nowhere close on the 3 from Newport. Echeverria back the other way as we come up on a minute left here before halftime. Frost has had a tough first half offensively, just 4 points, missing the shot there on the dribble drive. And they got a 2-on-1. Newport scooping layup is good. So tough shot for Caitlin Newport. And just like that, the lead back to 19. Lakeland had it to 8 about 3 minutes ago. But Archie going on another long run here at the end of the first half to push the lead out. It's been a double-digit lead most of the first half for the Whirlwinds. Call up top. Tough shot, missing there. Another defensive rebound. Morgan Mattingly up ahead of the pack to Newport. Got her own miss and gets the follow. So back-to-back buckets for Newport. And the lead to 21 here at the end of the half. See if Lakeland gets the final shot before the break. Entry into Hughes and a steal. Mattingly comes up with it. Newport trying to close out the half with 3 straight baskets, but they're going to say that she was on the baseline out of bounds. So ran out of the real estate there, and it's going to be back over to Lakeland. Not a lot of time, though, to get this shot off. Got to get it full length. Call. And it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Frost. So 0.8 now. Archie going to get a sub in. Emma Thompson, who hasn't played as much here in the second quarter, had that big first quarter. But Coach Smith giving her a breather a little bit in this second quarter. Oh! An official wore that one right off the chin. So that'll end the first half. All Archie here at the break in this WeMo Conference battle. 21-point lead. We'll be back with the second half. We'll be away here for a little bit during halftime, then we'll be back, so stay with us for second half action right here on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "It's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Delicious!
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "It's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
delicious.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
Help keep this stream alive. Patreon.com/SoundsLikeVideos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
More than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
All right, and we are back live here from Lakeland High School. Spencer Edwards, Chris Ramirez back with you. Glad you could be with us on this Friday night. We go to second half action here in our girls' game. All Archie in that first half, so we'll see if Lakeland can climb out of this big deficit down 21 here to start. As Archie missing the follow there underneath. Mattingly, who had a good first half for the Whirlwinds, unable to get the follow that time. But I think the key here in the second half for Lakeland just going to be taking care of the ball and then trying to find a way to get Brett Frost, their key offensive player, going here. Brett with just 4 in the first half. Here's Hughes, almost a double dribble there in the lane. Kicks it out back to Call. Echeverry up top. And Frost trying to post up there. Pass was a little bit too far, but Mattingly, the last to touch it, unable to stay inbounds. So it will remain Lakeland basketball underneath. Call will throw it in. Now, Lakeland never had a lead in that first half. Had their first basket very late in the first quarter as well. Oh, and there's a turnover as Frost is trying to kick that out. And Echeverry was a little bit further up towards the top of the key. So 14 turnovers tonight. So that's what I've got Lakeland down for so far. And that's just put a lot of extra pressure on the offense tonight for Lakeland to get anything going. Good entry there into Mattingly. And an and one as Mattingly with a nice follow. Well, she's tough inside. Got good size. Very smooth around the basket. So Kiera Mattingly, junior forward, will go to the line here looking for a three-point play. Or did they? Okay, yeah, they did count the basket. They're a little bit late getting that up on the scoreboard here, but Chris was all over it, though, on our Jim Raysik scoreboard down there. He already had it up. And there's a three-point play for Mattingly, so she has 13 now in the game, and the lead is now 24 and a steal Mattingly missing, but there is Emma Thompson, who's had an exceptional game as well. She gets the cleanup on that. So Archie pushing it out here early third quarter. Timeout Lakeland. We'll be back right after this here on Sounds Like Videos.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Back here from Lakeland High School. All Archie in this one. In our girls game, boys game coming up after this, of course. But this is going to be a long comeback attempt here in this one. Another steal for Archie. We've had a bunch of those tonight off the press, and Mattingly is going to be going right back to the foul line here. Lakeland just having a tough time taking care of the basketball, and this is a hard enough team to play against in Archie, but if you turn the ball over, you certainly can make it that much harder. And Lakeland's given them a lot of free opportunities off those steals in this game, and Mattingly be getting another free throw here as Brett Frost going to come out of the ball game. Zoe Brashears in for her. Nothing but net on the free throw for Mattingly. Wilkins into the front court. Going to set up call. Oh, and the pass a little bit too low on the bounce pass. That's where Megan just needs to go ahead and throw a chest pass there on that. That was going to be a tough one to handle with a bounce pass in that spot for McKenna. So another turnover for Lakeland. And coming up on 20 turnovers now in the contest. Here's Newport. Kick out Mattingly. Good feed into Thompson. Dribbles it off of her foot. And now called for the walk inside. A good job by Zoe going straight up there on defense. But Archie, to their credit, though, they've really done a good job taking care of the ball. Just 6 turnovers for them. Hughes, oh, and the wedgie. See if we can zoom in on that, Chris. Can we zoom in on that? Oh, other way. There we go. There we go. And who is that? Is that Mr. Crowder going up and knocking that one out there, showing off a little bit. And Logan, of course, one of the boys players. So our first wedgie there, the ball got lodged in between the rim and the backboard. Jump ball underneath, and it's going to be possession arrow favoring the Whirlwinds. Newport will bring it across here. And there's Mattingly using that size. Doesn't have any problem shooting over people inside there, but missing that time. Wilkins to Frost, who had a very brief rest there on the bench, right back into the game. There's a good pass into Brashears, and the layup is good. Coming up on 5 left here in the third. But Lakeland going to have to find a way to come up with some stops here. There's one. So you can kind of just start chipping away a little bit here. Long three. Wilkins no good, back of the iron. And Mattingly running that down. Beautiful pass to Newport, and she'll lay it in. That was an excellent pass by Kiera Mattingly. So 39-12. Very good defense out there by Newport. Thompson, very good defender. Shots have been hard to come by in this one for Lakeland to get a blocking foul here along the baseline. Just the first team foul on Archie here in the second half. And they're going to give that to the 15, it looks like, of Caitlin Newport. Aubrey Smith back in for Archie. And the Ava Echeverria to throw it in on the baseline here for Lakeland into Brashears. It's going to be a travel. So another turnover, 22 turnovers tonight for Lakeland. It's been a tough night in terms of taking care of the basketball, but that's just really a lot of it's due to Archie's defense. I mean, they've just played very good half-court defense. They haven't really pressed as much here in the second half, but with this big lead, I think Coach Smith probably obviously feels like he didn't have to press at this point. There's a beautiful move by Emma Thompson. So 41-12 here. Archie pouring it on late third quarter. Wilkins splashes that one down. We'll see if that's a 3 or a 2. We'll call it a 2. So feet on the line for McKenna. Up and under shot. No good for Taylor Cummings. Rebound for Lakeland there. Echeverria going to bring it to the top of the circle. Nowhere to go, though, as Newport cuts her off. Oh, and another wedgie. What are the chances of that, Chris? 2. Oh, and a whiff. There we go. There we go. And that was Mr. Town over there. He whiffed on that first one, boy. He's going to get a lot of grief from his teammates there on that, but and got that on the second one there. Echeverria rattles that shot out. Rebound inside, picked up by Archie. Up ahead, here's Newport. Kick out Mattingly for 3, no good. She's hit 3 of them tonight, though. Smith missing the follow, and then we're going to get a foul underneath, actually foul on the floor. Yes, Kira Mattingly fouled on that. Or no, they will call that in the act of shooting. Boy, I could have swore I saw the official say on the floor on that. But Mattingly going to shoot 2. First one is no good. So Mattingly's got 15. They've got 16 from Emma Thompson. And Caitlin Newport with 9. So they've had really good balance scoring across the board. So Archie going to take a timeout here as they lead it big. Late third quarter. We'll be back right after this.
How you doing, sir?
We protect more than the car you drive. We protect the dreams that drive you. The "it's not where we visit, but who we visit" policy from American Family Insurance.
End of the road trip.
Protect yourself on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package, included when you enroll in the Know Your Drive program.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Spencer Edwards, Chris Ramirez back with you from Lakeland here. I want to thank MVP Auto Glass down on the square in Clinton, Silhouettes, State Farm Insurance, Davin Newman there. And also become a member on Patreon. Again, we really enjoy bringing you this coverage, but in order to do that, we do need financial support. So if you like the content, like coverage of high school sports, we encourage you to go to our Patreon channel. It sounds like videos. Which we had a special, kind of a special Patreon broadcast last night up at Sherwood. Got to see Windsor and Sherwood. Games were a little lopsided on both sides, but Windsor boys won big and Sherwood girls won big. So nice to be able to see two teams we don't typically get to see too often. Of course, our normal schedule is Lakeland and Clinton for basketball. We'll be back to action with Clinton basketball as we get another layup there off the steal in the open floor for Newport. But our next action here on Sounds Like Videos will be Tuesday night. That'll be a doubleheader for the Clinton boys and girls over at Butler. Frost, boy, she's just been off tonight. Just has not been able to get anything going as that shot hits the side of the backboard. And there's a nice move, a little rip-through move by Mattingly, who's had a outstanding game, 17 points. Timeout now called by Lakeland. We'll step aside, be back right after this. Thank you for watching.
I'm Brian Bauer, creator of CarCrazyFurniture.com, where we strive to give each customer a piece of furniture that will last for generations and become a statement piece in your home or business. Our handmade products include beds, desks, liquor bars, benches, TV stands, and much, much more. But we don't stop there. Our only limitation is your imagination. So visit us today at CarCrazyFurniture.com and let us create your statement piece of furniture.
2:02 left in our third quarter. Archie, dominant game here tonight. Coach Drew Smith's team, they can do no wrong in this game, playing just excellent basketball at both ends of the floor. 3 players in double figures. They've out-rebounded Lakeland big at both ends. They've turned them over 20 times. They've held Brett Frost in check as well, Lakeland's leading scorer coming into this game. And they are, right now, actually right about at their average. This Archie team came in averaging a 41.3 a game. So they're going to actually, of course, end up over that just a little bit, I think, by the time's all said and done. And we'll see if Coach Smith starts to work in some of these younger kids, although they don't really have a lot of younger kids. They don't have a deep bench. Archie basically just played about 8 tonight. But they're a solid team. I mean, they're clearly, I think, probably the second best team in this league. Adrian girls definitely at the top of the conference, but it was kind of interesting because we were looking at the scores, and they actually lost to Adrian close. I think that was under 5 in the WEMO Conference Tournament Championship, but then they actually got blown out by Adrian in their last game. So they played them close once, and then Adrian girls ended up taking it to them. I think it was 61-49, and that was actually Archie's last game, so they were coming off of a bad loss in that one. But I'll tell you what, Coach Bruto's team is good. I mean, Coach Bruto over there at Adrian has done an outstanding job. I mean, he really is one of the best coaches, I believe, in the state. Has coached some really good players. Of course, some people will remember the name Jenna Shipley. She actually went to Pittsburgh State and is playing over there for Pitt State, which is a very good Division II program. So he's had some quality players. And Adrian girls right now at the top of the conference, sitting at 8-4. Actually, just looking at their schedule, and they've won 7 out of their last 8 games, and including beating this Archie team 61-49 on Tuesday night. But they actually beat them. We were just saying that score in the WEMO tournament game was only 40-33, so that's kind of a big swing there. Kind of surprising that Adrian beat him badly the second time. But you never know. Archie may have had some players out in that game, as Frost is going to have it knocked away from her out of bounds. I think they're going to say that's off Archie. So it will be Lakeland ball underneath. Lakeland girls, of course, have the Osceola tournament coming up. I think that'll be the last week of January. Lakeland boys, of course, are going to be participating in the Clinton tournament. So we're looking forward to that as well. I think the Clinton tournament this year is going to be 6 teams round robin. So it will not be an 8-team traditional tournament this year. As Frost drawing the foul here as we come down to the end of this third quarter. Looks like they're going to give that foul inside on Morgan Mattingly. And Lakeland will actually play Adrian. That'll be a girls and boys doubleheader on February the 4th. So certainly going to be a tough matchup for the Lakeland girls. Adrian girls, as we were just talking about, having a very good year and very good size inside for them. They've got very good post players, but that was a great matchup between Archie and Adrian in that conference tournament championship. Both teams went back and forth. Archie does kind of have the size to match up with Adrian inside, with Mattingly in particular. Here's Aubrey Smith on the drive, and the follow put back up and in by Morgan Mattingly. But this one got away early from Lakeland. They got down double digits, got it back to 8. That was the closest they had gotten it. They're late in the second quarter, but haven't gotten it under 20 here in the second half. 4 in double figures tonight for the Whirlwinds. Leading scorer tonight for Lakeland is Frost, but she just has 7. Newport with 5 seconds passes up the 3. Wilkins comes out with it and not going to get it off as we are through 3. So we'll go to the final 8 when we come back right after this.
Perfect. The color, the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
CARLA MOBERLY Agency, American Family Insurance.
Welcome back as we go to the fourth quarter. I want to thank MVP Auto Glass, Silhouettes, State Farm Insurance as well. Appreciate all of our viewers on Sounds Like Videos all season long, and really enjoy bringing you these broadcasts. We're going to get a little snow here in the west central Missouri area coming up tomorrow, I think. So no games scheduled, I don't think, fortunately. So we'll see. How much snow falls out there tomorrow? Some people have said maybe 2 to 5 around the Henry County area here in west central Missouri. And Archie very pleased with their performance tonight. They put it on Lakeland here tonight, kind of spoiled the fun for this home crowd at Lakeland. Mattingly going to throw it in, and as I said there at the end of the third quarter, I don't think Archie really has too many younger kids to put in. They didn't play a JV girls game tonight, so they don't have enough, and they're going to stick with mainly the same rotation of 6. You know, as I said, they've only really played 2 or 3 off the bench most this game. We do have Molly Andrews into the game now. She hasn't played in this one tonight. There's a foul inside. I know this has been a frustrating game for Brett Frost, and she's a good player. She's just going to have to put this one behind her tonight, but Archie did a very good job on her defensively. You could tell early in the game they made a point, hey, we're going to really try to take her out of the game, and they've been able to do that. But, you know, Brett can shoot the basketball. We've seen her this year. She's got a good-looking shot and can really drive the basketball, too. That's the thing I've been impressed with her about. She can put the ball on the floor and doesn't hesitate to take the ball into contact, but those shots tonight, inside and out, just have not been there with the good defense inside. Of course, Archie, you know, they do give you a little bit of matchup issues with their size, so it certainly makes it harder as a guard to drive the basketball, and you kind of have a tendency to want to set out there and try to take those outside shots more so when you've got some size in the middle, as Archie does. But not only do they have size, but their post players play good defense. And we've seen Mattingly, we've seen Smith tonight play good defense in that interior without fouling. There's a foul here inside. Morgan Mattingly will be going to the line, but it's just been one of those games tonight for Lakeland that offensively just was not working for them, as the first free throw no good for Morgan Mattingly. One more coming up here. Clock is running, as you see, with the mercy rule in effect. McKenna Wilkins going to take a 3, and that is good. I believe that's the first 3 of the night for Lakeland. They haven't had many attempts at that. A nice looking shot there from Wilkins. Corner 3, no good for Cummings, but a nice putback for Aubrey Smith. Again, boys game coming up. We'll have about a 10-minute break here in between games. We'll be coming back for the boys game as Coach Collins' team trying to get their 3rd win in a row this week after coming off their first loss last Saturday down at the SBU Invitational down there in Bolivar. Smith missing. Rebound, though. Clear shot for Morgan Mattingly on the putback. So 5 in double figures tonight for Archie as we get a timeout called by Lakeland. We'll be back with this quick break after this. 4:28 left here in the ball game as we are back from Lakeland High School, 54-20. As you see on our Jim Raysik scoreboard down there, man, Archie putting it on tonight with a big offensive performance with those 5 in double figures. As I said before we went to break there, Emma Thompson, man, was she good in that first quarter. She got 14. Kiara Mattingly with 19. Morgan Mattingly with 12. Caitlin Newport with 13 as well. So they've just spread the wealth around in this one offensively all game long. Have been in a position in this game where they never trailed, and as I said, it's been a double-digit lead most of the way for the Whirlwinds. So they're going to be able to get to 7-7 with a win tonight in this conference game after coming off that blowout loss to Adrian on Tuesday. They're going to say that was tipped, and it's going to be Lakeland basketball. Echeverria almost carried the ball there. Dribble got a little bit high. And lob inside. Taken away. 24 turnovers in this game, and that's something Coach Englehart's going to say we got to do a better job of next time out. You just cannot have that many turnovers. There's a nice move inside by Morgan Mattingly. And 2 more for her. And give her 16 on the night. Next game for Lakeland will be against Appleton City next week for the girls. That'll be on the 21st. Boys will have a game against Skyline next Thursday night here at Lakeland. I think that'll be a boys game only. So Lady Vikings just going to have to put this game behind them certainly and get ready for next week. They've got several more conference games ahead for them, and certainly games I think they're very capable of winning as well. And again, they're 6-7 on the year, so they're playing right around that 500 mark, playing some good basketball. But they got Appleton City next, and then they go into that Osceola tournament the final week of January. That'll start the 24th, but they've got Midway at home, at Adrian. That'll be obviously very tough. Then Osceola at home, at Jasper, at Rich Hill, and then they close out the regular season at home here against Liberal. So, there's easily 4 or 5 games there, I think, in the final month that Coach Englehart's team will be able to win. And again, they'd won their other 2 games this week. They beat Drexel on the 7th, 56-55, and beat Fairplay 49-25 as well. So this will snap their little 2-game winning streak here this night. But, man, this is a pretty good Archie team, too, that you're going against tonight, the number 2 team in the conference. Rebound inside for Archie, final minute 25. There's a nice steal up at midcourt by Echeverria, but then a walk is called. So travel will give it back over to the Whirlwinds here. Got the clock rolling, under a minute coming up here to finish this one off. Good job by Nieva, still hustling all the way, and a tie-up forced at midcourt, so jump ball, going to give it back to Lakeland. You love to see that if you're Coach Englehart. Nieva showing some really good hustle, even though down big in this game and going to lose the game, but still playing hard out there. That's very good effort. So Lakeland will fall to 6-8 with the loss in this one. Another jump ball. Possession error will give it to Archie. Or no? Oh, I was going to say, Lakeland just had the ball there, so it should be Archie basketball. Have to hurry to get the final shot here. 8 seconds, Newport. And there's a 3, good if it goes, no good, rebound back up, and no good at the buzzer. So as you see, final score, all Archie in the girls game. They win it big over Lakeland, 56-20. So that'll do it for our coverage here on the girls side. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We got the boys game coming up for you, so